Alright. Now, Ryu, what do you got for us? Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Joy of joys, it's time for another Turok game on Game Boy Color. This will certainly go well. Well, thing of note, which is very good. This is the last of the Turok games on Game Boy Color. There are no more after this. I'm sure there will still be more Turok games on Game Boy Advance, but you know, they won't be Turok games on the frickin' Game Boy Color. So, just by nature, they will already be that much better. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, what? Okay, so, wow. Oh my dear sweet lord, why? So, you know, this is amazingly unexpected based on all of the other Turok games that we've played thus far. Are these things just totally unkillable, or are we just here to dodge for this first stage? There is one person in the audience who has actually, or who owns this game, has played through it, so I'll be relying on his knowledge. And I cannot move diagonally or, you know, in any sensible fashion. I can only move... Wow, just a single tap. Lightest touch of the up or down key is all it takes to cross the entire sidewalk. There's no other options. Okay, so yes, I'm told that I cannot yet kill these things. At this point, it is just, run away. So, you know, brave Indian warrior Turok, reduced to, I can't deal with anything, just run. Apparently certain ones of these are dinosaur people, and we're gonna get some They Live style glasses, which will reveal them to us and allow them to punch them to death. Presumably here. Okay, this is more along the lines of what I was expecting. Oh, and even when we can plainly see that he has a raptor head, still can't actually do anything about it. This is off to an amazing start here. I'm liking the music though, the music is not bad. To not going to take any more damage than we have to at this point. Oh, okay, so evidently this has like very, very little in common with the N64 versions, and we are supposedly not yet Turok. Even though that's pretty clearly, you know, Indian Brave there in the corner. Our 10 lives are represented, good lord. Like, you know the game is going to be unfair, stupid bullshit. There we go, now we're Turok. So, you know, as I was starting to say, you know that the game is just going to be terrible when they start you out with 10 lives. That's saying, yeah, we know this game is going to totally wreck you. So here you go, have loads and loads of lives to start out with. Okay, then do... And I guess now we go back and take out all of the ones that we passed in order to continue forward. Also, again, just square. Game Boy Color things are colored in squares. So reminiscent of the ZX Spectrum. Squares! The more you look around, the more squares will be seen. Also, I was evidently informed incorrectly about the whole being able to tell the difference between the ones that actually are dinosaur people and the ones that aren't. Since basically our only way of determining that is which ones try to run up and murder us. Oh, never mind, we have a select button which activates and shows us. Okay. And we still don't go in that direction, so do we go back to the store now? Kind of uncertain at this point where I'm supposed to be going, since I didn't see any other doorways we could have gone through. Can we make it up to these? No, we definitely cannot. And we apparently have falling damage. Oh, yeah, still not at all certain if I'm going in the right direction or not, or what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go. So let's see. Normal human. Dinosaur person. Okay. So, yeah, there's no negative repercussion for trying to stab a normal human. They are completely invulnerable to knives. Only we dinosaur people can be murdered. So, you know, doesn't really much matter either way. And, you know, even if we do clear this whole segment, there's still people, you know, the dinosaur people up on those platforms with their guns. So we haven't really truly cleared the area. Oh, but apparently that's all we had to do. Beyond the door that connects the Earth with the lost land, maybe the land of the lost, is the base of the Amaranthine Accordance. You will have to destroy the incubator of the Binosaurus if you want to keep living on this planet in peace. Mm-hmm. Okay, now we can go through the portal. And we get funky techno music with the dinosaur forest level. With a lot of Game Boy Color twang to it. But at least we get our crossbow, or bow and arrow rather. We switch. Maybe that only takes effect when we actually find our bow and arrow, and, you know, up until that point it is pointless. Oh, and our health did not get refilled at the end of the level, which is pretty terrible game design for this kind of thing. Oh no. Big jump. There we go. Oh, and we cannot use our knife while jumping. Good to know. There's a little tiny bit of health, finally. Don't know why it only exists on the dinosaur planet, but okay. Also, this is a good way to make peace. Go to the dinosaurs' world and just start murdering everyone in sight. Don't care much. And yeah, somewhere totally else. Any safe ways down? Yes, good. Oh, and apparently we can ledge grab. And evidently that first stage was basically the only one of the stages that had that pseudo 3D movement of the up and down moving, while the rest are more like this. As well as some auto-scrolling running stages, and some, other things as well. Alright. So I really don't think I'll be getting to any of them. Oh, seriously, that? Wow, no. Like, I would have expected getting sent to the start of this little mountainy canyon area, but, yeah. Getting back to the, sent back to the beginning of the forest is basically crap, especially with the whole issue of not getting back to full health when you clear a stage. Oh, okay. Dinosaur planet with guns. Awesome. And again, I am really left wondering, how do you switch weapons? Button mashing is resulting in nothing. Hold select and hit left and right. Cool. Thank you. I'm assuming that was a bit of a shortcut just there. And wow. A knife, we can take him out in one hit, but a pistol is 2 hits. Good progression of weapons there. I remember that being a thing in the last Turok game we played as well. Which, like, no matter what weapon you used, it took the same number of hits to kill things. Even the little tiny ones. 2 pistol hits for the little ones. That's just... ah, cool, we can duck. Although again, we can't jump and knife, so... I guess Pterodactyl is just kind of a permanent nuisance. Unless you can... Can we even... Okay, yes, we can kill them, good. Oh, whoops. Okay, so let's, just check here. Yeah, 2 hits from the bow and arrow. These Game Boy Color Turok games have some serious... Well, we picked up a box labeled gun. And it was ammo for the gun. Sure, we'll go with that. But, you know... 2 hits from a 2 hits with the bow and arrow to kill things. 2 hits from the pistol to kill things. So evidently in this world, a pistol is exactly as powerful as a bow and arrow. It has no additional force, no additional, velocity of the projectiles. Either that or, Turok is one hell of a strong bastard in, firing arrows. This is true, a lot of shooters do have things set up where, the knife is basically an instant kill. And we hit a button, which did a thing somewhere, supposedly. But, the knife is just one aspect of it, the bow and the pistol take the same number of shots to damage enemies, or kill enemies. It's the bigger aspect. As my voice goes out. Yeah, that's the definite bigger aspect of the problem there. And I would give them, not being able to fire a bow and arrow while you're jumping, which, well, not impossible, it's not the easiest thing to do, but not being able to jump and use your knife or the gun, that's pretty much just crap. you know, again, I have zero idea of exactly where I'm going. Got okay. Okay, so yeah, that's nice. Wow, is about all I can say. So, you know, I guess we killed a mini-boss and got a whole bunch of stuff for it. Sort of an optional side boss, apparently. No, this was not the portal. Looks like what this is in. Oh my. So, while riding a raptor, we cannot turn back. We can only move forward. When he said auto-scrolling stage, I was not expecting something like this. This kinda takes the cake for just absolutely terrible everything. And our raptor fires bullets. So, you know, this is kind of hitting every factor of the awful scale. Except the music again. The music is actually pretty decent. That's been the game's only upswing there, the only positive thing to it. How do you program a thing in a game where it's auto-scrolling and you cannot turn left? You just cannot move left at all. This does not make sense. I love how our armor is doing nothing for us in this stage. Apparently having boulders dropped on you, you know, gets around video game armor. Thank you for the health gain. Extraordinarily necessary at a point where you're going to give us a situation where we cannot dodge the frickin' next boulder. Thanks ever so. Oh, there we go. We can just shoot the bastard down. Stages going on for, but there we go. I had a feeling it would be towards the oh my. Very stark line on the separation of the coloring on that Triceratops there. Okay, let's try shooting it in the head. Oh. Okay, so yes, we do have to shoot it in the head. We just have incredibly little time in which to do so. It'll appear on... It likes to appear on the side that you are on. Oh, no, I guess it is. I was not sure if that was being changed by the side you were on, or if it was automatic or not. There we go. That was easier than expected. Okay, so question, do we know exactly how many stages we're on or we have, considering that we just beat level 2? In what? I wonder. Okay, good. We keep all of our armor somehow, and all of our ammo. So skip trying to safe state through every possible damage we could take. think I'm about done with this game here. Not really, don't think we can. And again, square. You know, it's just kind of bleeding out into the sky around it. But, yeah, this has been Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. It has not been good. It has been really laughably bad, honestly. Like, it's finding impressive ways to be terrible. And that's not a thing you want to that's not a thing you want said about your games. I should hope that game designers would want to be known for creating good games, not games which are just impressive based on how frickin' awful they are. Okay, and gun ammo and a dead end there. Activated now. Probably that other button that we just saw. Don't think we can make this jump. And with that, I'm actually uncertain of where to go, so... Okay, so there are somewhere between, like... Oh, hey, made it! Somewhere in the range of 7 or 8 or possibly 1 or 2 more stages. So, you know, definitely not playing this one all the way through. This has been pretty horrendously bad. And, you know, I will admit I am not a Turok fan to even begin with, but I do understand that there are, you know, loads of fans of the series, you know, the better versions on actual... Oh, not really actual consoles, but, you know, actual good versions of the games, and yeah, I can totally understand that. Seems like a pretty nifty series, with what it has going of the whole Indian warrior versus dinosaurs with guns, and it's got a nifty thing in that aspect. I just want to really avoid every Game Boy Color incarnation of the series that exists. They are all freaking awful. There are none with any redeeming qualities to them outside of, wow, this is, like, shockingly bad. I don't even know why I'm still playing during all of this talking, just my issue with the morbid curiosity of, oh my dear sweet lord. Morbid curiosity pays off, we just got a goddamn minigun. And it still takes 2 bullets. Okay, at least the shotgun is more powerful. We found a thing which is not the same power as every other thing. So yeah, freaking wow. All of the wow. There are no goddamn words for the level of wow we have going here. Yeah, this has been Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, and it's just, a miserable pile of fail.